Hello Bandits and welcome back to our Parents Guide series. Today we're going through the Focus Home Interactive and Cyanide Studios sporting entry, Le Tour de France. It's another quite odd one for us. As a brief preface, we don't really know much about the Tour de France, or cycling, or even too much about exercise in general, but for some reason unknown to me I was quite looking forward to giving this one a go. As sporting titles go, it's a little out of left field, and instead of the normal button hammering I'm sure most people will picture, there's a lot more nuance and precision required as you lead yourself and your team through the varying stages of Le Tour. There's a great introductory training mode for folks like us who know diddly squid about what we should be doing, and it really helps you to get to grips with different facets of the title. From managing your team and your own stamina to wind coverage, when to sprint, and the different features helping you to keep up with and possibly get ahead of the peloton. And you'll also learn lots of new cool cycling words as well. With choices to play certain stages, different routes, or even the whole race, as well as challenge modes where you can take on your friends in sprints throughout the route, there's a lot to do within this game for cycling enthusiasts. And though we certainly didn't have a bad time with it, we're willing to bet that fans of the Tour and cycling in general will probably get a lot more out of it. As it is, we found it to be an entertaining ride. There are functions which fast forward through the race stages which can help, but as well as the team and stamina management detail, we really appreciated the relaxing ride through the French towns and country. Le Tour de France is officially rated by Peggy at 3 years and older, and it's another simple rundown. Online, 5. With the online modes there is as ever the danger of a bit of language, though while it's not guaranteed, we'd imagine the type of folks who will be playing Le Tour de France online would be the more relaxed type. Discrimination, drugs, fear, gambling, language, sex and violence all get 0. We've kept our eyes open in case Lance made an appearance, but from what we can see there's no doping going on in Le Tour de France, in the game at least, and little time for any of the other warnings either. Suitable for kids certainly, although like us they may find stamina management a little tricky, but how does it stack up? Graphics 7. While not looking bad on the whole, the game isn't quite perfect. The rendering itself isn't awful, but the animations can look a little awkward at times, and you'll notice most riders look pretty similar apart from their team uniform. Story 3. Again there are some regular teams and lore in here, and there's somewhat of a career mode, but as with most sports titles, we're not playing for narrative. Sound 7. A title with music which blends nicely into the background. The general hubbub of the peloton is nice, although calls from the sideline spectators can get a little repetitive. Replayability 7. With a good number of different game modes and stages to pick and choose from, there's a fair amount to get through in Le Tour de France, and multiplayer is a good addition, with ghosts to beat from yourself and your friends, although a little more laid back than Trackmania. Satisfaction 7. Le Tour de France is a solid title. With some decent game mechanics, it's one where you'll have to watch your strategies as you shelter from the wind, slipstream other riders, and dynamically manage your team to ensure the best results for them, as well as for yourself. We think fans of the series and fans of cycling in general will get much more out of it of course, and if you are, you should certainly check it out. That's all from us for today. Again, find our full and extended review over at pixelbandits.org, and don't forget to subscribe here and there to pick up with our reviews, news and flashbacks. Nous avons été Bandits de Pixels et vous avez été génial. Thanks for watching.